Good morning, everybody, in GLE 10, Mr. Arnold's Learning Strategies class. This will be a video explaining what we are doing on October 26th. So that's Monday, October 26th, which is more literacy practice. We're looking at main idea written answers. That's the written answer part of the main idea, which is what we introduced last week. So you'll see some familiar stories here. So on the classroom stream, you have a new assignment, and that assignment you can simply click on and open it up. But what we're going to look at first is this second file, which is entitled Main Idea and Multiple Choice, Kurzweil.kes. So just like we did last week, open that up. And a few of you, of course, will have the paper copies of this. But what we want to do is open this using Read and Write for Google. So we have the same power that we had last week to have Read and Write read this for us. Unless you're using Kurzweil, which you can do. You can download it as a KES file and go that way. So you'll be familiar with this story. It's about the Atlantic Basin hurricanes, but we will not be doing the multiple choice this week. We will be doing something called written answer. So the written answer portion of it, we have section 5 of the written answer portion. And what I have done is I have shared with you a document called Main Idea Written Answer, and what you need to do is you need to open that document up and include your name in this document. So we have Main Idea Written Answer Hurricanes. I'm going to put Marnold's Main Idea Written Answer Hurricanes, and you will be doing the same as you rename your document first. So there we go. But don't forget to make a copy. So make a copy first by going to File and then Make a Copy, and you will have your own document. After you've made that copy, you need to go back into the Your Work section, of Classroom, which will be in your main idea written here. Of course, your screen's going to look differently, and no, it is most definitely not out of 100 points. So make sure it goes into the Your Work section. So you have opened up this document here, which is the reading document for the Atlantic Basin hurricanes. You have opened the Main Idea Written Answer document on hurricanes. You have made a copy, renamed it, and you have put it in the Your Work section. The Your Work section. As you can see, no one has anything in the Your Work section yet, but you will. Great. Once you've done that, you can go back to this document, have it read it to you again, and you will be filling out some ideas about this document. You will be writing down some details. Okay. So we have copies of all the work that we need now for the first part of class, and we are going to look at the main idea rules. So as in the rules to follow to answer these properly, not, hey, main ideas rule, but you can say that, because if you get as excited as me about literacy test practice, then that might be something that you say. So as that slowly opens, what you need from your main idea is the first place you can find the main idea in a reading is most likely in the first sentence of that reading. So if you go back to your PDF document here, the main idea would most likely be this here. So the methods of naming Atlantic Basin hurricanes have varied over time, but all have encountered problems. So you can see here I have accidentally highlighted the entire text for this. I can go like so and highlight it and know that is a main idea, or I could put a pin next to it like so. and say main idea. So our main idea is here, the methods of naming Atlantic Basin hurricanes have encountered problems. Let's see if I can copy and paste that. Oh, there we go. So it looks like it can. Awesome. So what you need after that is one fact within the reading, one piece of evidence from within the reading that supports the fact that the methods of naming Atlantic Basin hurricanes have varied over time. And make sure you find out what that word means, but all have encountered problems. All have encountered problems. And you can look at the varied simply by going to right click and click define, or of course you can use your dictionary here. There we go. Widely different, broken away from sameness, and so on. Anyways, okay, so there's your main idea. Now you have to have a piece of evidence, or find a piece of evidence within the reading that supports the fact that they have changed or varied over time, but all the different ways that they have changed have encountered problems. So you have to show change, and you have to show a fact that shows they have also encountered problems when trying to rename them. And that will be up to you. So we'll go back to the main idea rules. You reread and read the selection. So you get, in this case, Kurzweil to read it for you. Not Kurzweil, sorry. Read and write. You find the main idea, which is located in the first few sentences. In this case, we found it's in our first one. You find one specific detail in the reading. We'll do that as a class that supports your main idea. And you can use the words in the question to make your first sentence, which means state a main idea of this selection and provide one specific detail from the selection. So state a main idea. So your document would start this way. The main idea of the selection is that. There we go. So the main idea of the selection. This was taken directly from here. Right there. So all I did was quite simply add the word the and is that. So you can see right here, the main idea of the selection is that. The methods of naming Atlantic Basin hurricanes have varied over time, but all have encountered problems. So it's up to you to find the fact in the reading, and that we will do as a class. The final sentence you're going to do is explaining the connection between the main idea and the supporting detail, and make sure that you do not use the word I in your response. So don't say that I think the main idea is, or I think the supporting detail is. You have to do your entire work in the third person. Other than that, we'll do the rest in class. So again, thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.